Hi.
How you doing?
Welcome to Solar.
Thank you very much. I like that term of a superstar. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good thing.
It's a start of a superstar, isn't it?
I think so. I'm working hard. We're really making our paths early, so we're trying to lay the right foundation for that. So yes.
And this is your debut album.
This is my debut album. I've been working on it for over a year now. I know some people take a little bit longer, but I had my full-time job, so it was back and forth. But it's definitely my debut album entitled Anticipation. And I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, this is one of my favourite cuts we're starting up with tonight.
I appreciate it. Actually, this is a song that I did not write. It's from a very talented songwriter in the Washington, D.C. area named Herman Palmer, and another young lady who did the music named Ashley Jenkins. And so this is one of the main tracks that we pulled from them onto the project. And another song called Push Aside that Herman and I wrote together. So,
brilliant.
Thank you
so
very much.
How do you hook up with Soul Tunes in the UK then? Because she's a lovely lady, doesn't she? She knows her thing. She knows her thing all right.
Daili is amazing. Actually, through another Solar Radio DJ Soli.
Yeah.
Who actually referred me to Soul Tunes, and then from there we met Daili, and she actually prompted me about working with them, and I mean they've been great. I mean, and actually I've learned more just about the extent of her work while I've been here, and blogs here, and people heard me here. We have a possible another, I think, interview maybe in Australia. So I mean, she really worked her magic. So I'm extremely grateful. So Daili, thank you very much. Soul Tunes, excellent.
Well, I said earlier that when you make a sexy LP or CD, that's what happens, isn't it? It attracts all the ladies.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Very much so. I learned about that last week in my listening party in New York, and I took several pictures. I think people sitting on my laps, and various different women came up to me. But you know, a lot of times, I guess my mentality is I think a lot of times if women enjoy your music, the men will come too, and especially to a show. If women will come, the men will be there, who they're dating or married to, or whatever. They'll come also.
That's right.
Or men will buy it because the ladies like it, so I can play this for them. So
well, that's why I left my wife at home, because she'd be attacking you in the studio. So I said, Kat, you stay at home. Stay at home.
Well, I'll tell her I appreciate her support.
She'll meet you one day.
Yes, I hope so.
Little kiss. So you've been in the UK just a few days?
I've been here a few days. We arrived Thursday after a very long, strenuous trip, but I am here. Unfortunately, I had a gig tentatively set for the Mau Mau Bar last Thursday, but unfortunately we couldn't get that together. It was a last-minute kind of thing, and I know the band didn't have enough time to prepare. So hopefully next time around I'll be able to hopefully do that, and maybe even make it to the Jazz Cafe, which would be wonderful. But as of this upcoming weekend, I have a gig on Saturday at the Fairfield Hall for a fashion show at 1:30 in Croydon, and then on Sunday I have another gig with the Smooth Groovers, which is a really popular podcast, and they have a show from 2 to 6 at Waterman's, and so I think it's in Brentford. And so I think my performance is around 3:30, so that should be really exciting. And I have a band backing us there called the Spiral Circuit, so it should be a lot of fun. Yeah.
So obviously you love performing live.
I do. It's a lot of fun. That's usually I'm nervous all the way up to that point. Once I'm on stage, I'm very relaxed and I have a good time.
The adrenaline kicks in. That's what it does.
Oh, definitely.
Let's take a listen to another track from the CD. Would you like to introduce this one?
Sure. This is actually the title track. Well, not the title track. This is my first single to the album Anticipation, called Higher. The first song we wrote for the project.
Take a listen. This is a sexy track.